Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nursing Unscripted, and I'm super excited to do this every time. And most importantly, thank you for always watching us. So it was because of you that we dug deep, we did our full research, and we brought you a topic to impact you. And also we brought a guest who is going to talk about this. She's someone with Sabi and well. So now, guys, I want you to welcome with me Swagger Nurse, who is here to talk to us about quackery and the dangers associated with it. Thank you so much for coming, man.
All right,
we're so happy that you are willing to share your experience with us and also educate and enlighten others about the dangers of quackery. Could you please briefly introduce yourself?
All right, thank you very much. So my name is Otega Ese. I'm a student of Lily College of Nursing Science, Warri Delta State, popularly known as Swagger Nurse.
Okay, so what brought about the name Swagger Nurse?
It all started when I was training as an auxiliary nurse then. I think there was one this fateful night, so I was wearing AirPods that night. Then AirPod was very like they seen anyone was wearing I think we were bigger then. So it was just like I was like, this is our training phone, this one is Swagger Nurse. I was very angry. You get?
Yes.
So I think a week later, so my director saw me, I was doing something and it was like, this is my Swaggalicious nurse, you get. But when it gets to a point, I was shy to answer the name. When I get to understand the real nursing and different between auxiliary nurse and registered nurse, I was not ashamed of that. They'll be like, Swagger Nurse, are you really a registered nurse? I would say no. But now I can answer that name with my full chest.
You're proud of it now. Yeah. So let's do a quick rundown of how the journey started. What influenced you to get the training? What did it cost you? What was the training structure like? Like, we just want to hear from you. Spill the tea.
All right, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity you give to me, and I'm really happy to share this experience with you guys as well. So I did auxiliary nurse for 12 years, and as when I started, I think it was 2013. And then I didn't really have the idea that there was something like RN and auxiliary nurse. All I understood back there was just a nurse is a nurse. So that was what actually brought this training. So it was when I was already in the training, so I now understood that this is actually out of line, that this is not nursing is not the main part to step on. But then I just had to continue because there were no options back then.
So what was the training structure? What was it like? Was it like if people run shifts to get trained, or it's just more of you come and go?
No, we did the shift thing, and it was 3 shifts. So we did, I think it's from 7 to 12, then from 12 to 5, then 5. That is the night shift begins at 5 p.m. And the training structure was just the nurses and the doctor, which they might not really want to talk to you as a student, as a trainee. Then they don't really want to talk. They don't even want to communicate with the trainee, but they'll just be like, don't want to come in, but they won't answer your question.
Okay, so why do people train like you? Why do people train you since they're not even interested in like answering questions or anything? Was it like a particular month that you paid to someone, or was it like a private hospital, or where was it?
Yeah, it's a private hospital. It's only private hospital you see this setting.
Yes, definitely.
It's a private hospital, and we pay to management, which they believe that you learn on the job, like everything you're doing just based on practice. So what they do say, they just that I be asking questions, no one will come and arrange class for you. But at 4, they told us that they'll be giving us class to show us, but during the process, there was like class. Yes. It's just you asking a question, you see what you don't understand, then you ask the nurse which is around you, if they are willing to answer your question.
So the nurse you ask those questions, are they professional nurses, or they got trained?
From like my own place, they were professional nurses, and it's just like 50-50.
Okay.
Yes, unlike some places where they're not more quack, just based on quackery.
Okay, quackery.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for sharing that. So, did you work where you trained, or they told you could use your certificate to work somewhere else?
Yes, they told me, but I worked there for I think 2015 to 2018. So I worked there for 3 to 4 years rather.
Okay, so you worked there for 3 to 4 years.
Yes.
So during your training, what was it like? Did you have any encounter with any professional nurses while you were training or working as a quack?
And working as a quack, there will always be a conflict around you because you know there are these I think I would just say, okay, as a quack nurse, there are so many things we do. We do carry most of the bodies, and then safe. We'll be the ones to go and bring bed from downstairs, from upstairs to doctors to come and sleep. Same doctors that are not even ready to even explain anything to you. But during the night, you still be the one to go upstairs to go and bring bed for them. So during one faithful night shift, I think I was working upstairs. Though if you resume duty, what they do, they'll just allocate you to a ward. So that's very nice. I was upstairs, so a shoe, not even RN. She just came upstairs that, Swagger nurse, what are you doing? Please come down to come and empty urine bag. I was like, why would you come upstairs to come and call me to empty urine bag? So what happened to that process of you climbing up to come and call me just to empty urine bag? So I told her that I can't do it, and I have a patient to attend to. And she just escalated. So the next day, I got a call that they are giving me 1 month suspension. If I'm coming back, I should come back with apology later. I was like, just like picking will be like say if they won't cry, you can't go knock her. You guess I'm not even happy with what I was doing. You get, I was not happy. Already. Yes, because so I was like, okay, no problem. I didn't even bother to go back. Okay. So instead of going back, I went to a bookend shop.
Guys, we are just getting started, and for you that are watching, so if you don't know the meaning of CHU means community health extension workers. So ma'am, so after you opened the chemist, what happened next?
After opening the chemist, I started calling. So I was just doing the practice on my own, but
you're still not okay.
No, I was not okay. Even though during my training back then, I think I got admission then when I took my JAM in 2015. Then I was married and I have 2 kids. So that's fear. Even that then if I got admission from a desk, but I was like, can I do this thing? So I just quit. Yes. I didn't even process the admission. I didn't do anything because that fear has already been there. So I was like, I don't really think I can do it. So I just quit, and I keep practicing with this my chemist of like reform. I just get like my instant 2K. You get some just 2K. So
who or what influenced your decision to go into the profession legally?
It was self-determination. No one really influenced me because even while I was working as a quacker, I was still encouraging people to join the profession legally. Though if I thought I don't have the opportunity to do it, or maybe due to finance, I will not be able to do it. But I still have this mindset of trying to change people around me to do it. And there were people that stood up as well, like there are auxiliary that actually took the step, despite me not you get. So it was when on Facebook Day, I thought I just saw my school form on Facebook. I was like, let me just
a great opportunity.
You guess, let me just grab it. And this same fear came again. I was like, can you do it? When you have 2 kids, you could not do it. So now you have 4 kids. Do you think you can do it now? You guess. I was like, okay, then let me just give it a try. So I took the step. I was my, even when I went to Red Years, I saw like almost 500 students. I was like, let me do this thing with these fresh students around. You get. So I just say, okay, no, let me just try. I can do it. You know that self-confidence. I'll just say it's self-determination. You get.
So you have to motivate yourself to go into the profession. So now that you are into the profession, so what can you say about you back then and you now?
Me back then and me now, you can't really compare because before now, I also have this mindset that quackery, they are better than RN. Yeah, that's what we always sort of doing. And I think that's what is holding some of those
people back.
Yes, because they have this mindset of quacking. I beg, I was letting us better pass for you stand us. Tell me that one I ask question. You know, if you do anything, you get.
Yeah.
So I always have that mindset as well. Until I joined the profession legally, I was like, it was a big difference.
So
it's not small. Yes, exactly. It's not what I was actually thinking. So that was what really motivated me in creating my platform. Where I thought I could just bring this auxiliary nurses to the understanding that the way we were seeing this thing, the way I perceived this thing, there was not really actually what it looks like.
So can you talk more about the platform?
Okay. All right. So I started by encouraging, the nurses as well, the RN, they always make fun of this auxiliary. You get. So me being part of them before, ex-auxiliary.
Yeah.
So I know the pain behind this thing. I know how they are the silent dream, the silent pain that they are pursuing. So I just use that opportunity as an encouragement to them. So instead of me joining the RN to Bulus, I just say, okay, is there a way we can really bring this thing? Because I was like, since they're doing this, like, it's making them going into deep. So you get, not look at it in the competition.
Yes.
So I was just trying to feed
strike a balance.
You get. So I make a video concerning this area. I was like just trying to encourage them to make them know that, okay, yes, you guys will be doing well, but I think it's time you join this profession legally in a better way with that, so that we'll be able to speak. Because when you are speaking, you get all those fears of
people tend to express themselves.
Yes, so I just by the grace of God, I was able to do that, because during a few months, there are people that actually got from. I think it's up to yes. There are people that actually got from, and there are people that have gotten admission as well, which I believe that there are more that still coming, because there are people that don't really have why. So, and some just few weeks back, I created a group inside my platform, which I named Legal Wings of Auxilliary Nurses. So there, I'm bringing auxiliary nurses to that group, where I will be able to really talk to them, educate them on how this profession really looks like, on how they are perceiving this thing from their own perception. You get. So that's what I'm just.
Wow, well done. That's really a brave move, and it's really encouraging. So why you wanted to leave your former practice? Did you notify anyone at your place of work, and what was their reaction?
I noticed one nurse that I noticed. She was very, very happy. Though I think she has come of age, but she was happy because those around me, those nurses, like, there are those people that still want to go to school if they had the opportunity. You get, so they were really still, but there are still some that don't want to go to school. Yes, not in my working place, but I came across someone. I think that was another reason that also motivated me as well. So I came across someone as at when I got to see the form on Facebook. So I told her that, baby, come, let's go and get this. And she was like, no, I don't want to go. This is my chemistry. A young girl for that matter.
Wow.
You get, I think she should be about 22. She's not even married.
She's not old.
So she just told me that my mom will be disturbing me that I should go to school, but me, I don't want to go. I was like seriously, something that I've been looking for. So you had it. You have
the opportunity. You have people encouraging you.
Now she's never ready to go to school. So it was then, and I realized that it's not really about the money, but there are people out there that they don't even want to stop. They are so invested. So it's not even about the money, it's not about the support system. So we still have people out there that they've just made up their mind. Because I even recently myself to join a training, you spend about 300 to 500,000.
Exactly. So you get, it's not about the money.
So it's not about the money.
Yes. Thank you so much for that response. So some people still actually trust Quack more than professional nurses. And can you please enlighten us? What are the dangers associated?
Even this trust issue, I don't even know how to place it, but I think it's like maybe there's something that maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something that they really talk into these people that do motivate these people to capture them, you get. Because I had an experience, Leslie, I think she was 3 months ago. So then I was in clinical posting, so my aunt called me that my cousin's wife is in labor, that she has been in labor since yesterday.
Okay.
The funny story, seriously. That she has been in labor since yesterday. That's this, that, and that's okay. At where? I want my place. So I said, okay, what happened to Lunia? Where will be used? She said that was what she told the girl, that if you notice any sign of labor, just rush down to that place. Which they already had an agreement to say, but so I was surprised that the girl just called her that she was in one mama place. I mean, one lady, I don't know.
Uncle Biku.
That's okay. Can you just approach that lady? Tell her that you want to take this girl to the hospital. She said, okay. So at 6 p.m. in the evening, when I was coming back from work, I said, okay, let me just call them to know where they are. So I will just meet them there. So automatically, she said that. I said, okay, ma, where are you? She said, you're not going to release her.
On top my own life.
You're not going to release her. As what? So when I go quarrel with my auntie, you're not going to release her. You can't leave her. Another person picking. Okay, no problem. So I just started to direct me to the place. So she directed me, and I went to the place. So I'm sure that I approached, so I introduced myself to her. So, and I was like, how is the girl? She said she's fine. She go born just now. I say, yeah, she go born just now.
Interesting.
And as yesterday she did, I say, yes, okay. Ma, sorry, how many cm? The first impression was that collect glove, make go check her. I was like,
Competition.
I said I can't do that. You get? I'm
Yeah.
CM. Next thing, I first CM. I say my
Since
first
yesterday.
CM. Since yesterday morning till now, first CM. I say, ma, you won't really keep person picking. And they tell me, say, she go born just now. I say, ma, please, can we just leave? They say, if you want to leave, you can leave. Even as first, could you believe that when I approached her, I said that, okay, ma, I want to talk to you about my patient. And she was like, and because there was someone
There
with
was someone
her,
there.
can you excuse me? He said, no need to excuse though. If you want to talk on my brother, why be this one?
A family
You
business.
get?
Exactly.
So, from where I'm coming from, you know what's when
Yeah,
they say
what you-
confidentiality, you
yeah.
get. I was like, she said I'll be mature. I say, be mature. You don't even know about confidentiality. I said, no, I'll be mature. I said, okay, no problem. So can we just leave? She said, yes. So I went ahead. We were just packing our things. And this lady just came back inside to come and meet her. And now yours they fear. As soon as they behave, all these students nurses, now yours they show themselves, they misbehave anyhow. Work on they work for how many years? So I didn't answer her. I just packed my things here. Packed our things and there. So when we were going, I was on that drove. So I noticed that the girl was not even that sound. So I was not asking her that, are you okay? I was just calling her name. So then I told me that she was going temperature. You get?
Yeah.
That she was having temperature spikes. So I was like, I was not just trying to get some history from her. So I said, is there anything that the nurse gave to you? Saying she give her a castor oil, that she should drink castor oil. Patient that is on labor, she just give her castor oil. And she connected oxytocin as at when she just came.
This so she even had to induce the labor.
Yes, and this oxytocin that she gave to her was not even her infusion. It was that same infusion that she used for the previous patient.
Okay. Hey,
you get?
This is a lot.
Yes, that same drip that she used for the previous patient with that giving set. There was even blood in the giving set. She just connected to this my relative.
Did you hear that?
And I was like, you accepted it. He said, sister, I don't know. Say what is the one? She was even asking me.
What in the one?
Yes.
So some of them, they don't even know.
They don't even have that idea.
Yeah, they don't know.
So I was very, very angry. You get, now, as a student nurse now on my shoulder.
Yeah.
So the next morning, I went to arrest her.
That's a very, very brave one. Wow.
So I arrested her. And she spent days. Even that Thursday, she was like, Mo, settle this matter now. Okay, how much she wants? I said it's not really about the money. I'm not talking about the money, but I think there are some things that
needs to know.
You get. So I arrested her. She spent some days, and I later forgive her because she was pregnant.
Was she the only one heading that hospital, or like
which hospital? It's no hospital now. Okay. She told me she was a matron. So as at when I went to meet her, so I was really interested in that part of she telling me that she was a matron. So I told her that we matron. She called the name of the hospital, which later called the doctor, because she was boasting that she was not working in that I have a doctor. Okay, so can I just talk to the doctor? So the doctor called me on phone when they were trying to. So the doctor called me. It was like, nurse, I'm sorry, but I'll introduce myself to him. So he say, this lady, this nurse, so like say it's actually a matron in his hospital. I said, okay. So he said, but I tell her more. So I told her that once you know this patient from that time, as when she brought her for the scan, till 3 p.m. that she should cancel the patient's relative for CS, then bring her, return her back for CS. And this nurse is ready to keep that lady from that time to the next day. You get. So I just told the doctor, I said, don't worry, I said everything you said now be recorded. So, and he was like, no, not admit to you get.
Why do they even employ these people in the first place?
Why would the doctor use a quack to do?
That's what I'm saying. Why would you employ a quack in the first place?
Yes, they won't do it. A quack has a nature. You get, I think those are the things that they will give them
more power.
You get, and you understand. And if you even get to, if you see the place,
I think
they just cause the story there.
Wow, that's really a lot to undo. Like, quackery is real, and I want you to know that quackery is real. Quackery is not just a threat to life, it kills. So if you know anyone that is in need of healthcare service or they need advice, please make sure they go to a registered hospital, not just any hospital, a good one and registered one at that. So, ma'am, what do you think can be done to curb these people, like the quacks?
I just feel like maybe if there's any way the government think they'll be able to stop this quackery, I think they should just do it, because there are so many people out there that are not just doing quackery just because they don't have money. Because the one that's spending to actually get this training is even more on the high side, you get. So for me now, that's why I just say, okay, let me just create this platform, like a group, where I'll be able to bring these auxiliary nurses together to make them understand that, okay, this is the way they're seeing this thing, because they always have this mindset of quackery, Auxiliary nurses that are better than RN. So some of them don't even want to step up, you get, because they think that they feel that they are better than this RN, so they don't want to go about it.
Yeah, so as a person, you can also make changes. You can also encourage these ones.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma, for that response. So if you were to speak to a young person who is actually aspiring to become a registered nurse, but she's giving this excuse of, oh, I don't know where to start from, there's no money and all of that, what would you say to that person?
Okay, I would just say that, and for those young girls who are hearing me from afar, I would say that, okay, I know you people are eager to join, to become a nurse, to wear the uniform, but it's not really about the uniform, you get. Nothing it's just not a job, you get. It's far beyond the way we are seeing it from just, okay, we just go there, wear the uniform. It's not really about the uniform. And if you are doing it, if you really have this mindset of joining the profession, I think you should do it the right way. Let's just forget about this short course of a thing that you just going to practice 3 months, 6 months, 3 years, you are out. I came across a platform. There's one man online on TikTok, trending everywhere. I think he's a pharmacist. So what he does, he will just give you the training. You always start with him. You pay the amount. There's this amount of money, which I'm not even aware of it, you get. But you just pay to him. Then it will train you for up to 3 months, online. Not 6 months. Yes, online. Then it will just give you a certificate. You get just 3 months, give you a certificate, and then you go and open a chemist, like a pharmacy, under his own certificate. Not that you are using, so you are using his certificate. He's a pharmacist now, and he's using his own certificate now to open other chemist shop. So I don't know if there's a way the government to be able to
cover this.
Yes, you get. So the government should really involve. Yes,
that
you get.
They should be fully involved.
So you just feel that instead of me going to school to spend money to do this, why not just get? So
yeah.
Okay.
That's really a lot, like a whole lot. Just 6 months to undo a person's life.
Maybe 6 months, 3 months, more than 3 months, or more online.
It is well. So can you share your experience now that you are like legally in the profession? Can you share your experience with us so far?
Okay, my experience so far in nursing, mostly in my school. For now, let me just use that word, in Lily College of Nursing Science. So Lily College of Nursing Science, I really built my nursing career. They build my personal lifestyle, and they build a strong foundation of nursing to me, and I encourage it. So what I experienced now is kind of, there was a time I posted the video, I was like, I've tested both, and I encourage this legal way you get.
Yes.
So let's just cut this shortcut. Let's just try and remove it so far. So
Ma, thank you so much for coming on the show. Like it's been so productive, it's been so educative, and thank you so much for being a voice. Thank you so much for willing to share. And to our viewers and audience at home, this show is not just going to entertain you alone. It's not even meant for entertainment purpose. And please don't audit to yourself. Share it to people, even people that are not nurses. They need to know the dangers of quackery. She's already a voice, and also you can share this to others. You can also be a voice for people in your community. You can be a voice for people around you by sharing this video to them. Make sure they watch it, and yes, they get educated about the dangers of quackery. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
All right,
bye.